welcome back to another pre-sequel video, and I guess this is my Deputy Baroness, or Deputy Lady Hammerlock, or Deputy Aurelia, Deputy something. That wasn't really the original idea of this, but I got into a bit of a argument with someone on some of my comments. A troll I shouldn't have engaged, but I did, and he said that Aurelia is the worst designed character in the Borderlands franchise because her cryo tree doesn't do enough cryo damage. Her sniper tree has too many sniper-only skills, so you don't have any weapon diversity. And then her co-op tree is useless outside of co-op. So basically, he said, unless you're using snipers or cryo guns, you can't, or playing co-op, you can't play with her. So I have a build here that doesn't use snipers, that doesn't use cryo weapons, and is for solo play. And I've been kind of playing around with this. I went and beat Deadlift, Bosun, and Felicity no problem. I've been running through different maps and just absolutely destroying everything. So here's the gear. I have a striker, which I don't really use. It's really just the flare. In fact, I'm just going to remove that and just have one gun. Put it in my top slot, because why? For the shield, I use the Knot, because the Knot with her is ridiculous. I have an ultra high definition class mod, which boosts large caliber, which is an amazing skill, especially with a flare. And slam damage, gun damage, critical hit damage, which is also awesome with Jacob's shotguns, because you're getting that double tap of gun damage and crit. The Eddy just for some extra survival. And the Cryo transfusion for a little extra health. I've also played around with I have a bunch of Oz kits here I was playing around with. Some Juggernauts was something else I was playing around with. Here it is. Just make her a little more tanky. But yeah, so far just the Eddy's been fine. So here's the build, as you can see. And I use all three skill trees, and I don't use snipers. So here, I don't get anything out of that magazine size, but 180% bullet speed really helps the range of my shotguns. Or my shotgun. Critical hit damage, awesome. Aim speed, awesome. Who doesn't love that? Because I am ADSing a lot, and more critical hit damage is great on these because you do go for crits. My flare is a dox, and it also has the multiplicative crit, so adding a bunch of additives is fantastic. Gun damage, yep. And since I'm always hitting crits, I'm always getting this. Long range sniper, or long range killer. This I didn't really need, but I'm engaging guys at some decent distance, and the base damage of the flare is so huge, especially with all those pellets, this turns out to be pretty good. Here's one of the all-stars, 100% gun damage and 50% reload. Yes, I lose all that magazine size, but that's not terrible since I still get 2 shots out of the flare. And then this, if they break my shield, I just become stronger, I move faster, I reload faster, and my gun does more damage. So I come out okay. In this one, I have Avalanche. Even though I'm not really using a cryo gun, it just increases the cryo damage, which is good for the shard. But also I have the Capstone, so I have cryo damage on my shotgun, which is increased by Avalanche. And with all these base damage buffs, like large caliber, and culling the herd, I mean, there's 130 already. There's another almost 50% on the comm, so that's about 180. If I get this, I'm already over at 210. Which, the flare alone with this is good, but a flare with all those gun damage boosts, this is a lot, and then this gets boosted by Avalanche, so that splash damage does a lot of damage. This kind of keeps them off. This helps me heal. This, well, good luck breaking my shield with this. My shield is up pretty fast. I should also say that this is with all bandit parts, so the recharge rate is pretty quick on it. But, yeah, the recharge delay here doesn't really do anything, but the cooldown helps. I'll just get my shard back faster. This splits it up, so that's better. More critical hit damage, so now I have this plus that other 30, so that's 60% critical hit, plus the almost, was it 43% from the comp? So that's over 100% critical hit damage as well. This is another thing. If you hit me and break my shield, I just freeze you. And if I shoot you, I freeze you. So I just freeze a lot of enemies. It kind of gives you a Maya feel with a lot of crowd control. Then over here, sure, these are wasted, but spending 5 points to get up to 80% accuracy with a shotgun is well worth it in my opinion. You first, that's another wasted point, but that's fine because here's another 45% gun damage. And I think I was already up to, what was it, 210, 215? So now you're up past 250% gun damage. And then you have this too, so now you're around 270 if I add all that, and more reload. So, as you can probably imagine, that's all good stuff. Now I don't have any stacks, I just started the game, so right now I'm at my weakest state. And you saw that guy, and that guy just get absolutely wrecked. Oh, that guy took 2 shots. And that guy is just a splat. So not only these guys die, but they die fast and they die hard. So I'm pretty sure, from what you've seen, Aurelia is going to be just fine. Let's see who I've got here to engage. I'll just take that guy out first. And he's a splat wall. And he's also splat. These guys are dying too fast for my grenades to get to them to get me healing trails. Oh, he ducked out of the safety. Yep, and that guy blew up pretty hard, as did he, and as does everyone. And yeah, I'm just kind of making a mockery out of this at this point. And kind of the other part, besides, you know, just that troll, was I heard those points on her before, and you know, this was on a lot of the pre-talk. Once her skill tree was out, people were freaking out. How dare they make a character with a co-op only tree? That makes it so solo players can't play with her, and you're kind of crapping on a big part of your gamer base and all this stuff. You can play her solo just fine, and making a more co-op based character is good game design, not bad game design. Because A, she's good at game design because you can use her in solo, as I am showing. But embrace the co-opness of this game. I mean, this game is, I mean, it's meant for both, but why not embrace it? If you're going to take one character out of 6 and build them up more co-op, fine. Not like they did that with all 6 characters. It's just 1 out of 6. There's nothing wrong with that. Just people wanting to like yell and be angry for no real reason. As I'm, you know, obviously showing here, because she is absolutely fine solo. Yeah, even that guy with a lot of health just absolutely melts. As they all do. That was bad shooting. And there's the range of it. And I don't even have all of my... all of my skills yet. And another complaint about her is she wasn't tanky. But I just tanked a lot there. So you can make her tanky, you just have to build her right. And part of her tankiness is freezing enemies. So they can hit you once, but they're not going to hit you twice. Oh, I did go down there. And I'm fine. Okay. I'm just going to continue on now, because... man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm having fun as hell with her. I just set this up today. This is my first time really playing her like this. I've been running a few maps, like I said. I went and did Bosun, Deadlift, Felicity. I think I did one other one. Am I forgetting one? But yeah, I went around and killed a lot of things. And I've had no trouble yet. Rabbits, who cares? Really nothing. Everything just dies. As you can see there. So I guess the moral of a lot of this is stop listening to people when they tell you can't do things or when certain things suck. Because Gearbox in general has done a really awesome job with balance in these games. I know that's another thing people shit on and laugh at, haha, Gearbox balance, but all the characters are good. All the characters are viable. All the characters are plenty good. I mean, sorry, I was kind of searching for a better word there, but there's no like weak characters or anything you can't play or use. You just sometimes have to try a little harder or think a little harder on how to build that character. You know, I know like Sal is a lot easier than some of the other ones, but even that's kind of boring because Sal leveling up is not as easy as some of these other characters. I mean, endgame, yeah, he's broken as fuck, but alright, he's dead. They should have put a door or something here so you can get out of here easier, but whatever, they didn't. This map is so close to just being that awesome, but it's those little things like that that make you kind of backtrack around here that's not the greatest. Yeah, at this point my shards are just doing all the work. And they're just getting hit from hitting me. And that's all the win. So, move on over here, some more humanoid enemies. Finish off with the stalkers. But that's some of that tankiness there, you can see. You know, that was kind of a dangerous enemy, and I just froze him with one shot because I have my kill skills up. Same thing with that one. That guy hits me once. My shield's instantly recharging, and he's instantly dying. There he goes. And like I said, I got healed up pretty quick there. Almost 2 one-shot him. Should have ADS for that for the win. It's not only like I'm doing this okay, like I'm just absolutely wrecking things with ease here. I mean, look at those guys. There he goes. A little harder to hit those guys since you can't see them that well. But at this point, my stats are getting high, and you can see I'm much more dangerous. Pretty much just insta-giving character enemies. Whoa. And now I'll go back and finish up the stalkers. Did I get turned around? There we go. And once again, you can tank with her. You just have to know what you're doing, because I just took a lot of hits from a rabbit there. And I didn't care. And I'm not gonna lie, this build is pretty damn fun right now. And that made a joke out of that as well. So I think that's a good enough run. Hope you guys enjoyed and realize the power of this. So yeah, I might also, as I'm finishing up some of my Borderlands 2 stuff, I might do some more stuff with this setup as well as I'm going to do stuff with my Deputy Athena. So let me know what you guys think, and yeah, give her another try. If you haven't played with Lady Hammerlock here, you should, because she is really awesome. Don't let me dissuade you from just sniping with her, though, and don't... Where am I going with this? Yeah, her sniping stuff is awesome. Her sniping tree is better than Zero's sniping tree. The complaint that, oh, too many of her skills are sniper only... Fuck that. Sniper gameplay is awesome, and having one character as a kind of a dedicated sniper is not a bad thing. You can use other weapons on her, I've just shown that. So that argument is stupid, but this sniper tree is absolutely fucking fantastic. All of it is amazing, and if people tell you otherwise, they just don't understand the game. It's not even a matter of opinion, it's an awesome tree. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later.